A few days ago, I came up here to my home theater to watch some car videos on YouTube. And in one video in particular, there was a scene of a car driving by and there was some music playing in the background. And I thought to myself, man, that sounds really, really good. I like that. So I looked down at my receiver and I realized that I was in 2-channel mode along with my subwoofer. So it was my front left and right speakers along with my subwoofer playing. Now my front left and right speakers are a pair of these. And what are these? These are the Klipsch Reference Premieres series. These are the RP260F, and this is the Reference Premiere RP150M. So they're the same speaker, or they're the same line of speakers from Klipsch. And that, of course, had me thinking, I'm happy that I bought this speaker for my front left and right instead of this speaker. So let's get into it. These are the benefits of a floor standing speaker versus a bookshelf speaker. Now, one thing we aren't going to talk about is we're not going to talk about price in this particular video because floor standing speakers are typically more expensive than bookshelf speakers. There are more components and so they're more expensive. So if you're really, really price conscious, I really wouldn't worry about a floor standing speaker at the moment. I would go with the bookshelf speaker. Now, the first thing you'll notice about these speakers is one just stands on its own on the floor stander, while the bookshelf needs a little help. It needs a stand like this or a table to sit on so it's at or near ear level so that you can hear it. And if you're like me, if you're looking at bookshelf speakers and you start thinking about it, you start thinking about what kind of stand you want. You spend hours doing all of your research. You're looking for the stand that will hold the right weight, that will have it at the right height, all of these different things. Where when you buy a bookshelf or when you buy a floor standing speaker, you don't have to worry about that. You just set it up, plug it in, and it's ready to go. No stand required. Now, the next few benefits we're going to talk about deal with the size of the floor standing speaker as well. Now, size is actually kind of a hard thing to talk about because most people see that as a drawback. They're like, I don't know about a floor standing speaker. It's a little big and I don't know how it's going to look in my room. I'm not sure how my spouse is going to feel about it. All of these questions are questions that I had myself when I was trying to decide if I was going to go floor stander or bookshelf. And obviously I decided to go floor stander. But dealing with the size, one of the good things about the size of this cabinet is that you can get an extra driver in there. This RP150M has a single driver with a horn, while the 260F has dual drivers with the horn, so you get more sound. The next benefit is the tweeter. Both tweeters are Klipsch 90x90 hybrid Tractrix horn, and so they're the same technology, but the tweeter in the floor stander is larger than the tweeter in the bookshelf. So what this means is you will get wider dispersion and overall a larger sweet spot or a larger spot where this sounds its best in your room. So that's also a good thing. The next benefit that you get from the increased size of a floor stander versus a bookshelf speaker is better bass response. So the RP260F has a frequency response from 34 Hertz to 25,000 Hertz, while the RP150M has a frequency response from 48 Hertz to 25,000 Hertz. So if you're listening to music, you're going to have a better experience with these than you will with these. These will get a little bit deeper in bass. Now, mind you, if you really want to go super deep in bass, you definitely need a subwoofer. But if you wanted to run without a subwoofer, which I do sometimes when I'm listening to music, this will definitely sound better than this. The next benefit of the floor stander over the bookshelf speaker is its power handling capabilities. This Klipsch RP260F can handle 125 watts continuous, 500 watts peak, while the bookshelf can handle 75 watts continuous, 300 watts peak. So if you've got a bigger amp or you want to drive it a little bit louder, something like that, there's less chance of damage with the floor stander versus this bookshelf. Now that you know a little bit more about floor standing speakers and their benefits, you can go out and you can purchase those speakers of your dreams. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, consider supporting us at patreon.com/hometheaterhobby or use that Amazon link in the description below. We'll talk to you next time.